Hello guys, welcome to this brand new beginner tutorial for Game Maker language. Today I'm going to be talking about variables and how to create your own. So you may be coming from drag and drop, or you may be just brand new to Game Maker, but variables are extremely important and you have to know how to be able to set them. So it's actually extremely simple. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go to objects and I'm going to create an object, and let's just call this obj underscore variables. And I'm going to add the create event, because the thing with variables is if you have a health variable, you want that to be created as soon as the player is in the game. As soon as they're in the game, no waiting. As soon as the player is in the game, you want health to be a value that can be effective. That can be affected. Sorry, not effective. So that's why we do it in the create event, because that way they're all created as soon as the player is in the game. So we're going to go down to control, which is the fourth tab on the right, and we're going to drag in some code, which is just a little piece of paper. And there are three main types of variables you're going to be using. One is the int, one is the boolean, and one is the string. Now you might be looking at these if you're new to programming, and you might just be like, what's going on here? And it's actually quite simple. An int is a number. Now, when you get into more in-depth programming, an int can only be a certain amount big. It's got a limit, but we're not going to worry about that right now. And you don't really have to worry about that within Game Maker. A boolean is a true or false value. So it would be like gravity. If gravity is equal to true, then do this. And a string is just a word. It would just be text, something that isn't a number or a boolean. Now, Game Maker is really awesome because unlike other programming languages, it actually auto-detects what type of variable you're using. So if we come down here and we type in my number is equal to 0, Game Maker already knows that's an int. It tells it's an int and it uses it as an int, which is extremely helpful. Same goes with a boolean. I can say my boolean is equal to false, let's say. And now Game Maker automatically recognizes it as a boolean. This could be set as, toaster oven or something. And Game Maker will still recognize it as a boolean. And the last one is a string. And a string, all you have to do is my word is equal to hello. And now Game Maker has recognized it as a string. So these are the main three types of variables, and they're extremely important because everything you do will be based around variables. You cannot make a game without them since they're just so important. Now that being said, Game Maker also has built-in variables. They have lives, score, I believe, what's another one? Health is another one. And those are preset variables, and you don't really, you can use those and all that stuff. It's all good. So just don't worry if you're trying to do lives and you see it goes red, you just know that it's built into Game Maker and it might work a bit differently. So you might want to try doing something different, like my lives or my health or something like that, or even just like HP is one I like to use. But anyways, guys, this was a very short and very basic tutorial. I just kind of wanted to cover variables for people who are unaware of what they are. You might be watching some tutorial and the guys are just like, yeah, so let's make these variables, blah, blah, blah. And you have no clue what they are. And basically, all a variable is a value that we can edit and a value we can change. We can compare them. We can say if my number is equal to 0, then, be happy or something. And they're just extremely important. So in future tutorials, you're going to see them all the time because they're used in every game, every software, anything. You're only watching this video right now because of variables. So that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, and that's all I have to say. So anyways, guys, talk to you later.